Absolute dynamite. Oh my goodness.
This is AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Tommy, 4 years ago today.
Yep.
Special night in Dusseldorf.
Yeah, special night. You know, it changed all of our lives. You know, all our families' lives. It was definitely the proudest moment so far. And he looks to get them belts back as soon as possible.
Just thinking about it, I don't think people realise what an achievement that was.
Yeah.
Possibly the greatest by a British fighter ever.
Yeah, I think it was the greatest achievement by a British fighter ever because he's gone into Germany, Klitschko's backyard. At the time he'd been undefeated for 11 years, and he had every belt going. You know, he's gone in there and completely landslided him on points. Outclassed a man who's, you know, been at the top for years and years and years. You know, and come back to England with all the belts. You know, it's definitely something you don't see. It's probably something you see once in a lifetime of that magnitude happening. So it definitely is a massive achievement, and I think everyone needs to take note of that.
I remember the rhetoric before the fight. He's got to go and stop Vlad. No way he's getting a point decision, but he literally won every second of every round. So they had to give it to him.
When it's that convincing, you know, you can't not give it to him. You can't not. You know, he won every second of every round, like you say. And yeah, it was probably the proudest moment of his career yet.
How old were you?
15, I think I was. 15 or 16.
Yeah.
The only little lad I was watching on though.
What was it like being throughout the whole fight week? There was a load of shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about sort of what's going on behind the scenes, and then afterwards getting in the ring with Tyson and the rest of your family. How was that?
Yeah, it's crazy, you know, because at the end of the day, you see all these little things, you know, I didn't say too much at the time, you know, I still don't, just a little quiet kid watching on. But, you know, you just put it all in your bank, you know, you take note of it, you store it away, and it gives you, like, all the information you need to go for your camp. So, you know, when you've got a big fight coming up, you know, check are they doing stuff for the ring, check are they doing dirties behind your back, you know, you've got to look out for all this sort of stuff. And it's been a great apprenticeship watching all that growing up.
Okay, anyways, on to you. 21st of December, Copper Box Arena.
Yep.
All systems go?
All systems go. You know, a lot of people's asked me about this fight, saying why am I going back to boxing, why am I doing it? It's because it makes me happy and it's the only thing I want to do. You know, I'm not interested in being a model, never wanted to be a model, could not care any less. If it's not boxing, I'm not interested.
How many offers have you had?
I've had a fair few. Don't get me wrong, it's been good, you know, I want to turn down any of the work because it's once in a lifetime at the end of the day. You know, Love Island's a great show and everything that coming off it is great too. So you just got to indulge in everything, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you've got to practice what you preach. And I'm back in the ring now doing what I desire to do.
Done a pads today with your dad, Big John. Can I ask what your training situation is? Are you with Ricky still? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard at the minute because my schedule is so busy. You know, I can't stick to, you know, an everyday time. You know, I can't make it in the gym at 10 till 12 till 1. I can't do it because I've got other commitments now. You know, life is not the same as it was 6 or 7 months before. It's very, very different. So, you know, I'm fortunate to have my dad there. He helps train me around my hard schedule. And as you've seen today, you know, he's here today to support me and take me on the pads. You know, it's nice because not everybody can adapt to the schedule, and my dad has.
21st of December, obviously it's been a while that you've been back in the ring for. So do you think you'll be back at your best? Will it take a bit of time, a couple of fights to get that ring rust off? How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I've been out of the ring for 10 months. You know, I've been living a life of a rock star, sort of to say, nightclub every night, whatever you want, but I've trained hard for this. You know, there's no lying about it. I've trained super hard. I've ate right. I've done everything right. I've slept right. So on the night, it's going to tell. Yeah, of course, you know, it'll take a few fights to get your ring rust back. But I'm sure in this fight, my aim is to be looking as good and like I never left.
Of course, we all know who your brother is, but you're completely different in your physique. And I was even speaking to Ben Davison out in Vegas for the Wilder fight. He says you're a complete different style to Tyson. You have a little things that are similar, but on the whole, you're more of someone who's going to have a scrap, stand there and a scrap. Is that fair to say, Tommy?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I like to knock myself down as, you know, if it's a boxing contest, I can box. If it's a fight, I can fight. You know, you've got to be able to do all things in this game. You can't be able to be a one-trick pony, because if you are, and you come up against something that's a bit different, you're not going to be able to adapt to it. So in the gym, we practice everything. We practice boxing technique, working on, you know, boxing on the move, slipping shots, riding shots, all sort of stuff. And then some days we'll work on power shots, and some days we'll just stand there, hands up, working inside the pocket, having a fight. You know, you've got to do everything accordingly. You know, a little bit of everything, it doesn't harm you.
Not to say your brother can't have a scrap, he definitely can.
Oh, he can, yeah, for sure. Tyson'S, you know, he's one of them, he's an all-rounder, you know, he can do everything. He can fight, he can box, he can slip, he can slide, he's southpaw, orthodox, whatever you want, and that's why he's the man he is today. Yeah,
but at that elite level, we see him more boxing, obviously, dangerous punches like Klitschko and Wilder, probably the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think you'd win a fight with them two, wherever you are.
do want to get your reaction to Deontay Wilder's knockout of Luis Ortiz. Obviously, we expect that rematch between your brother and Deontay to happen in February. What did you make of it? Came out of nowhere, really.
Yeah, it was. I watched the fight. It was a good fight for Luis Ortiz. I don't think Wilder won a round, going up to that, did he? But listen, the man is right. You need to be perfect for 12 rounds. He needs to be perfect for 2 seconds. It is right. If the man hits you, you're going. But Tyson, is completely different to Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is probably a 60-year-old man, uncovered of it all. And Tyson's fresh in the pump of his life. And them shots just simply ain't going to land against Tyson because Tyson lost 10 stone the first time fighting him. He's had fights since then, and he's a lot more slippery now. So them shots just ain't going to land, and you're going to see a perfect masterclass boxing. And I think a late stoppage in the next fight.
Okay, so a more comfortable sort of fight for Tyson this time round, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Tyson's one of them characters. Deontay Wilder can't live in Tyson's world. The only thing that's even making this somewhat of a fight is because Wilder's got immense power. If Wilder didn't have that power, then Wilder would not. He wouldn't be where he is because his boxing ability is not really that good. He's just got that hard detonating right hand and left hook. He's hard in every hand. So when you got a man like that, you don't really need boxing technique, do you?
I'm guessing Tyson will be at your fight on the 21st, and you'll be there on Feb 22nd in Las Vegas.
Yeah. He's going to be at my fight ringside. I'm going to be at his. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a good few months.
Tommy, before we close off, I do want to get your thoughts on a rematch in Saudi Arabia next week with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. Someone put a bullet to your head right now, and you had to pick. What are you saying?
Someone's going to fire the trigger right now. I'd have to say Ruiz, but I hope to God Joshua pulls it off because he's a Brit. I'd love to see a Brit win. I think he's a nice guy, and it sets up a nice fight with Tyson and Joshua. But I just think Ruiz has got his number.
Okay, Tommy Fury, thank you very much for your time here in Birmingham. Best of luck on the 21st of Cobalt.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
One.